Okay, so hopefully this is live now. It's a bit weird because uh, it's there. There's a big delay, so fingers crossed that it's working. There's 5 people watching. Send me some messages if it is working. We'll wait till everyone's on board. This is nerve-wracking. What I might do is set up another camera or something, another laptop, so I can see things. I'm just going to check. Hello, Martin. Martin's managed to join, but has anyone from the other... Let's see if it's working. Very good. Okay, we're there. Let's just check the Avellino site. So this is all a bit weird. There we are. So welcome. Who else has joined? Anyone else? Hello, Martin. So I can't see actually who's on, which is a bit weird. That's be nice to see who it is, but it's okay. So so this is obviously, as you know, is for Godot Bar down in Avellino, and also organised by Davida at Hang the DJ Booking. So I'm very pleased to be doing this because my introduction to Italy really was I was contacted by Luca on Facebook just as somebody saying they really like my music. Oh, it's all, yeah. Oh, hello, Joe. Hello, yeah, everyone. Good, brilliant. So, Evident saying he liked my music, and we just got chatting. I had no idea he had a bar, but then he came on and said, "I'd really like to put you on in my bar down in Avellino," and I thought, "Oh, that'd be not very nice." So, but you know, I can't just come for one gig. Within an hour or two, I've been contacted by Davida from Hang the DJ, who said, "I'd like to book you a tour for Italy." So it was very nice. So I came over, and the first stop was in Avellino, which it was a lovely gig, and had a really lovely welcome to one of the best venues. I mean, just everything's perfect in that place, surrounded by things that we all love. So anyway, enough of that. So anyway, this was really difficult setting this up. I'm not technically minded at all, as Davida called me a boomer. And as I've heard, this virus called a boomer remover. So, and I do feel a little bit vulnerable, and I am a bit chesty at the moment, and I've got a bit of I don't know if it's a cold coming or what. Let's hope it's not the virus. There's no reason to think it is. There are still other things going around, of course. So it might be any one of those things, but it means I'm a little bit more like Barry White, Johnny Cash down the bottom end, and a little bit more frail at the top end of my register. So, but we'll carry on nonetheless. So I had to get my a millennial to help me, namely my daughter, Alice. As she came, and so I'm on a laptop because my laptop was too old to support the software. So anyway. Ramble. Let's go with some music. So this is a song about my 2 kids. Funny enough, I had to go and get my son from Nerdland, Cambridge University yesterday, because they've closed down there. So he's come home and he's busy studying upstairs at the moment as we speak. So just when I thought I got rid of them, they come back. This is a song about getting rid of the kids. It is supposed to be a concert after all, and not a talk by Armfield. It's called Fledgling. Fledgling, who knows where you're heading, with your clothes, your laptop, books and bedding, with your papers saying you're smarter than us, and a ticket for the northbound bus. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Fledgling, since you fledged and fled, each night I listen from my bed to the tutting of the kitchen clock. I still leave the door unlocked. Da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Fledgling, and now the roost seems tidier. Every room seems cleaner, brighter, wider. More house, more home with just us only. Less housework, yes, but much less homely. Fledgling, is your phone not ringing? 'Cause I've been perched upon the rooftop singing, and your voice comes on the answer phone to tell us that you're not at home. There you go. So that's a song for my two children about them leaving home from the viewpoint of a blackbird, if you like. We have a blackbird currently outside our house that wakes me up in the morning, rather lovely, but it's been interesting hearing his repertoire build up. So he sings the Tom Hark. Tom Hark, is it Tom Hark? The theme every morning, and he's got the same limited repertoire, but it's getting bigger every morning. So more notes and more tunes. So yeah, that was a song for them. I'm drinking my homemade double beer at the moment in a Golden Drac glass. Golden Drac being the best beer in the world, who've very kindly sponsored my album. Well, they've sponsored the crowdfunding project, because one of the things that I offer is a blanket book and a Belgian beer on the crowdfunding thing. So you get my album, you get a blanket, you get a book and a Belgian beer, and this is because one of the songs called I'm Not Here is about sort of hibernating, so quite appropriate at the moment, is about being stuck at home and not wanting to talk to anyone. That's sort of my natural state generally, especially as I've had a couple of years like completely and everybody's in the public eye, and when I was running the arts centre. So I went into a sort of state of hibernation after that, sort of really enjoying not having to go out. Conversely, now everybody's stuck indoors, we've just got a dog, so I'm going out more than anybody else, it seems. So this is the song, and it mentions the blanket book and a Belgian beer. My eyes are ringing and my ears are sore. There's things out there that I can't ignore. So draw the curtains and lock the door. I've no appetite for more. Silence the bells, stop all the clocks. Lose the phone, let the laptop drop. There's been nothing said that I want to hear, and if anybody wants me, I'm not here. 'Cause where I am going, you can't go. With my shoulder colder than the Arctic snow, I'll be harder to reach than the Eskimo, with 100 words for no. Do not disturb, can't you read the signs? Yeah, I'll be hunkering down for the longest time, with a blanket, a book, and a Belgian beer. And if anybody wants me, I'm not here. I'm not here. If the phone rings, just let it ring. I'm not here. If it's the president talking, you can just tell them I'm not in. It might seem as if a witch has cast her spell. You might think I've lost my magic. Well, you can just watch me as I disappear. And if anybody wants me, I'm not here. I said if anybody wants me, if anybody wants me, I'm not here. There you go. I'm hoping that's loud enough. I'll see what comments we've got there. We've got quite a few people. We've got 82 people in the house. It's wine o'clock. Somebody said. Thank you, Martin. No more comments. Oh, there are comments. So please feel free to post any requests if there are any, and keep them sensible, please, Davide. Let's do. This is a song about being wrong. You sign your name on your side of the wall. The flags are raised and a line is drawn. With eyes to the left, your nose knows what's right. You know that you have to be strong. When anyone questions the cause of your plight, you know you must stand with the throng. It's hard to tack down when you know you are right, but it's so much harder to be wrong. You sign your name till death do us part. Your songs converging to mouths but one heart. The melody's sweet and the harmony's sweeter, and the birds and the bees sing along. But the tune disappears and the words get forgotten when you're shouting much louder than the song. It's hard to back down when you know you are right, but it's so much harder to be wrong. So throw down your guns, put your hands in the air, bite down on your lip and smile. Swallow your pride, let them have the last word. You know you're right, but just say you are wrong. There on the screen, there on the roads, their mouths ever open, their eyes ever closed. They hammer the key, spill out all their bile, press all of your buttons and though it takes all of your tact and all your self-discipline to keep your hands off them, you know that you have been fighting stupidity your whole life long. You've been fighting stupidity your whole life long. You've been fighting stupidity your whole life long, but it's only the stupid who will never run. You sign your name on your side of the wall. Hello, good. I'm not getting any comments up there. Something's frozen here, but that's okay. I hope that was all right. I hope the volume's loud enough. We seem to have kept everyone in this. I haven't got any almost quite a few of the songs on the new album are about being at home because the concept of the album is home, so it would be where was I going with that? I've lost my thread completely. More beer needed. Actually, it's all quite appropriate, but I don't know if it's necessary to write one particularly about coronavirus. There's already a very good song which I like, is this. I know you're antiseptic, your deodorant smells nice. I'd like to get to know you, you're deep frozen like the ice. She's a germ-free adolescent, cleanliness is her obsession. Cleans her teeth 10 times a day, scrub away, scrub away, scrub away the SR way. You may get to touch her if your gloves are sterilized. Rinse your hands in Listerine, blow disinfectant in her eyes. She's a germ-free adolescent, cleanliness is her obsession. Cleans her teeth 10 times a day, scrub away, scrub away, scrub away the SR way. Anyway, I'm not doing any more of that. That was just I loved X-Ray Specs. They were one of my favourite bands. I'm losing all comments. They're all there. Right, okay, brilliant, brilliant. Volume's fine, beautiful stuff. Missing Boris and the Chancellor for this. Oh, good. Well, yeah, of course, it's all going on at the moment. Love listening to you. First saw you in Overdraft, Shirley. Very nice. Thank you, Judy. Your kitchen and basement. Oh, hey. I miss your house. Oh, that's thank you. Marcus. Oh, no, now I'm getting all the comments now. I can see them. And thank you, Katie and Glenn. Lovely to see you too. So, good, lovely, smashing. I'm going to do. There's Roberto. Right, I'm going to do a Roberto song, not Roberto Bellocco like here, but Roberto Marolo. How about that? You wouldn't think I'd do that in Italian, in Napolese even, maybe. I don't know. Let's try it. Then I'll go into one of my songs. Voglia pena saia, tu ciccioncello vuia, tu numa squadra maia, e una passione che il forte na catena, che nato l'anima, e numa fa campare. Put the car in reverse. Let's go back and we'll rehearse one more time, but this time with no mistakes. We'll hide our tracks in the snow, pretend we didn't know that heartache awaits. Let's play up our ignorance and spend the night as fools, happily oblivious to our fates. Let's make love like teenagers, unguarded, unaware that heartache awaits. Heartache waits in the wings for all the love to swing to one side, and then severs the ties, leaves you broken, asking why. So hand me back my keys, call a taxi for me please. If you see me act as if we've never met, if we pretend it never started, we can never reach the end where heartache awaits. Voglio bene assai, tu cici un cielo buia, che non mi scuola noia, e una passione che il forte la cantena, che ne tormento l'anima e non mi fa campare, che ne tormento l'anima e non mi fa campare. Grazie mille. So thank you very much for that. Oh, beautiful stuff. Well, let's see the comments of all the Italians laughing at my pathetic Italian. Oh, hello. No, so there you go. No one's laughed yet. So it's only a matter of time, Davide, I'm sure. So thanks. I should be promoting my new album a bit more, because I've got this crowdfunding campaign going on, and we're like just about 2/3 of the way through, and now we've got this last 11 days to get the next though, which is okay in terms of crowdfunding campaigns. I understand that's quite good, except I understand that now things are getting really hard for crowdfunding campaigns, because obviously there's a lot of people trying to get, oh, look at all, lots of love. Lots of people, obviously, with other things to think about. So it feels quite strange sort of trying to ask people, but I'm not asking for money, I'm just selling my goods. It's just like a pre-order service, but it still feels a bit weird anyway. Cheers. I'm quite fortunate. I haven't had many gigs cancelled, just because I don't have many gigs, to be honest, when I'm on the Isle of Wight. The tour will hopefully be happening in the autumn. And so anyway, I'm just going to check the comments and see what's going on. Ah, Roberto, thank you. That's nice. And Graham, hello Graham. And Kun, open this on both laptop and phone, and you did your own backing vocals because of the slight delay between the two. Worked so well. Thank you very much. Well, I am performing to you live without delay or reverb, so make your own effects at home. That sounds quite a nice idea, Kun. Thank you. There's been no requests, I don't think, thus far. I can't see any requests. I miss your house. We miss you as well, Mark Lotterman. Please do tune in on Sunday. Mark Lotterman's going to be doing it. David White, we need uplifting in these strange times. The big push, those of us starved of gigging should have more disposable income. Oh, well, thank you, Bob. That's very nice of you to say. Play the Clash, David asks. Thanks. Yeah, it's nice when people request songs by other people. Thank you very much, David. I'm glad to know you want to hear my songs. I'm not going to do the Clash. So there. So let's have a think. Here's one. This is a song for my wife. She's not here. She's taking the dog a walk at the moment. and New Dom Candy. I was quite hoping that Candy could sort of be part of the performance. So this is a song for my wife. It's she's been a long time waiting for a song about her, really, to be honest. A heart-shaped solid silver locket, like a fob watch in my top pocket, ticks and bears a hallmark just for you. Taken from the red-hot coals and branded on my very soul, by your initials, property of you. On my arm I bear a proud tattoo, a rose, a heart, the name of who, if anything should happen to, if lost then please return me to you. You, 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 you. My heart's a purse that's full to bursting, but the only thing of any worth is a faded, crumpled photograph of you. Taken from the red... Oh, no. Start again for that bit there. My heart's a purse that's full to bursting, but the only thing of any worth is a faded, crumpled photograph on you. I swear upon this very ring you have me wrapped around your finger, hand in hand forevermore with you. Tied up in a rope lasso, chains and double padlock too, with staples and with super glue, forevermore I'm sticking to you. You, 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 you. Oh, you. There you go. I should. Are there any more requests other than David asking for somebody else's songs? We've all got a Candy Crush. What does that mean? You will be loved again. Thanks, Bob. Maxine loves it. This photograph is my proof. Oh, okay. Step away from the alcohol, Peter says. Thank you very much. We know it's a cover, but we really like Misty Roses. That's the struggle one on my own, that one. A little something for your trouble, Marcus Hablizel says. Hablizel, sorry. I haven't played that for a long time. Let's try it, because I tried to dig a hole so I can bury all my wrongs, a hole for my ignorance and all harm it's done. But I'll have to dig another for the guilt that I've unearthed. I cannot cleanse my conscience when I wash my hands in dirt. So for all the times I turned on you and dragged you through the mud, I'm giving you my heart, a little something for your troubles. That's me thinking, that's my thinking face. I tried to build a house that could accommodate my crimes, with walls a mile thick to hide my tantrums and my lies. But I could not drag my devils from my angels, though I tried. And when I locked the door, I found my whole self trapped inside. So for all the times I shut you out or tried to wall you in, I'm giving you my word, a little something for your troubles. I'm not lying when I tell you I can't promise I won't lie, but I'll try to pull this camel through this needle in my eye. I know I ask a lot, but go the distance if you can. I'll try to walk an honest mile, but I'm not an honest man. So for all the times I lied to you just to lie with you again, I'm giving you my word, a little something for your troubles. There you go, Marcus. I hope you enjoyed that. I can't believe I remembered that. I haven't played that for the longest time. 100 viewers united at this living room stream concert. That's really nice. That's the sort of biggest audience I've played to in a long time. Thank you for... Take This Kiss. There we go. Okay. That's the latest request. Thank you so much for listening in. This is really rather lovely. I was shit scared, to be honest, very nervous at the beginning, and I've probably been rambling on at 100 miles an hour, as if I'm on speed. I can guarantee you I'm not. Lots of caffeine, and now my homebrew double, which is very nice. I make lots of my own beer. I don't sell any of it, I just drink it. So. Oh, more messages coming through. I requested Devil on Your Back. Okay, so we'll do a couple. I'll do Take This Kiss and Devil on Your Back. How about that? Thank you, Marcus. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Take This Kiss. My language is redundant. Take this kiss. My mother tongue is not enough. So take this kiss. Pull this plosives from my lips. Take this kiss. My vows are mine to give. Take this kiss. My secret's yours to keep. Take this kiss. My silence not a peep. So take this kiss. It's on the tip of my tongue. Take this kiss and feed my hunger. Take this kiss for all I cannot say, for all I cannot do. The mute that I've become since I met you. But I'll try to show you how I feel if you can just revive my health with a little mouth to mouth. So put your embouchure in mine, take this kiss, and let's blow each other's minds. Take this kiss, suck the smile from my face. Take this kiss, and taste what I taste. Taste this kiss, taste what I taste. Take this kiss, taste what I taste. Take this kiss. Thank you. And we've had a request for Devil on Your Back. One who soothes your ego when you're not feeling yourself, is tugging on your conscience when you're feeling someone else. You may say that she's beneath you when you're feeling 10 feet tall, but the one you treat like dirt is there to catch you when you fall. This one's for you, Toby. I always think of Chris Rea when I hear this song, and I don't know, people. A lot of people say, it sounds like Road to Hell. Thank you very much. There's a road that leads to heaven, and a road that leads to hell, and the road that leads between them is a road you know so well. If you can't walk the straight and narrow, if you stray from side to side, let temptation be your mistress, salvation be your bride. Is it a blessing or a burden? Let your conscience be your guide. When there's a devil on your back, but an angel by your side. Boys who seek the worldliness of manhood, men who seek the innocence of youth, to boys who prefer boys but choose to live a life of lies. Somebody else's blisters and somebody else's shoes. If hunger makes you feast so much that feasting makes you fast, and every cigarette you smoke you swear will be your last, if your blessings are a burden, if you pray for peace of mind, let your angels walk before you, let the devil drag behind. Is it a blessing or a burden? Let your conscience decide. When there's a devil on your back, but an angel by your side. When there's a devil on your back, but an angel by your side. I've touched my face a lot, haven't I? Which is against all the advice that we've been given. I'm sorry for any things are not done that people have asked for. Right, okay, so I will do one more then. I'm supposed to play a half hour. I'm happy to play as long as anyone likes. We've still got a lot of people watching, so I'll do one more, and then if there are, we'll see how we go from there. I've just been walking on the beach. I just put these. I thought people might be interested to see. There's a thing here that's a nice stone I found on the beach yesterday, and yesterday, day before possibly. And this is a bottom of a bottle, but I don't know if you can see. Probably it says 1931. I don't know what the significance of that is, but it says 1931 on the bottom of the bottle. B812. So Jeff Sakaris, if you're watching, you might know that might be a beer bottle. That's anyway, nice things you find on the beach. Yeah, thanks for watching. It's an interesting thing the way the virus is pulling everyone together, and I'm not sure how artificial or how real it is. Let's hope it's something that continues to last, and that people continue to be decent to each other. That'd be a nice thing to come out of this. Let's hope it doesn't last too long. I was reading this morning about the Black Death, the bubonic plague. And any idea how long that lasted? Anyone want to guess? I'll tell you at the end. You can guess how long I'll tell you now. The plague lasted 300 years. So we've got. Let's hope this one is a bit. Is not quite as bad. And the first town it wiped out was Bristol. So What was I going to do? I'm going to do. As I said, it's about being at home, isn't it? This is a song about being at home. It started off as a bossa nova, and it's sort of remained a bossa nova. On the record, it's more sort of a trip hoppy thing going on. Please, everyone watching probably already knows about my crowdfunding site. I'm sorry to harp on about it, but if you can go and have a look, I'd be most grateful. We put a lot of work into that record. Myself, Max Brown, who did an amazing job producing and playing bass and all sorts of instruments on it. Giulio Cantori and Johan Polser on drums. It was a lot of fun. But it would be nice to get that record out. And I've been doing some nice little lino cuts. That's the album cover, which I hope you can see. Domestic. They're native flowers, and these prints inside. That's the D for daffodil, and then it'll be. I'm working on at the moment. O for oak. That's going to be the next one, and they're all sort of plants that are supposedly native to Britain, but of course, the country of origin is rather dubious, and certainly with the daffodil, probably came from the south of France. Anyway, I'll do one more. This is a song, Home, and it's about my home. As you can see, where I am, surrounded by the things I love, and the people I love, and I'm quite happy not to go out, to be honest. I love it, but I hope, please, everybody else is all right, and they're all okay at home. Somebody said domestos. Well, that would be a good title for the album. Nice one, Bob. So it's a song about my home. So thanks for listening. Thanks, Luca and Davide for organising this. Really, very much appreciate it. There's more strength to you, and hope things. Hope you managed to bear this out. David has lost, months of work. Really, he puts on a lot of gigs. Works very, very hard for his bands. He's so and the same in Avellino and Goddo. I know they really. I love people who are in this business and do more than is needed. They put in extra effort and they do it because they love it. And it's lovely when you see that come together and see it a success because of that love they put into it. And I'd hate to see either of them go under. I'd hate to see anyone go under. But David and Luca, you work really, really hard. You have a vision and more power to your elbow. I really hope you weather this storm. And thanks for including me in your plans to try and keep things going anyway. Da 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 da. With mortar, bricks and sticks. With mortar, bricks and sticks. With elbow grease and wit. With common sense, affection. I'm going to start again. With mortar, bricks and sticks. With elbow grease and wit. With common sense, affection, and occasionally force. The love that we have poured spills out all over these four walls. The house that has become our home. With charity panache, perhaps just a healthy dose of slapdash. The fixtures and the fittings have all fallen into place. In every piece of furniture, an indentation of our bones. In the house that has become our home. Occasionally on cold, dark nights I walk imaginary dogs. Walk a real dog now. around the houses in the neighborhood for hours and hours and hours, imagining if I could just walk in on any life. The only door I'd open would be ours. Ours is a home where love has grown. Learn to read and stand alone. There's a corner for the tantrums and a chimney for the heat. A drain pipe for the tears that we have shed for those who've flown from the house that has become. After all is said and done, this is the house that has become our home. Ours is a home, somewhere to call your own. For walls, a door, a roof, and you. Ours is a home, somewhere to call your own. For walls, a door, a roof, and you. Thanks. So, my family have just all arrived back. I'm going to see if they've gone upstairs because they're so lovely and they've given me this time to do it in quiet. But I will just see if I can get them to come down and say hello or at least goodbye. Gina, Alice, Will, can you come down and just say goodbye to everyone? Please. Is that all right? Oh. Oh, is he in the bath? The dog's in the bath, I'm told. So, are you coming down? They're not decent. They don't want to come down and say goodbye. Just shout goodbye. There you go. Thank you very, very much. What? Dad smells, apparently. There you go. So with that, thanks very much. You are lovely, lovely people. Thank you ever so much. Get them on this backing vocals. I think that is Glenn Vusking Vox. A modern technical reference. It's probably better you don't know, really. What? Eh? So brilliant. Thank you. Bravo. Grazie and Dankeschön and merci, etc. Thank you very, very much. Please go and you can get my record and everything else. I'll even come to your house and do a concert. I'll even come cook you dinner. I'll do anything. Just give me some money, please. Thank you. Cheerio. Bye, everyone. Bye.